In this video, I will show you some simple tricks for photographing two-dimensional work in natural light using just your camera on your phone. And I will also show you how you can edit those images to give them a little bit more brightness and contrast and color balance. So here's a collage that I made. I carried it outdoors on a sheet of cardboard just to have a little bit more stiffness behind it. And I found a shady area outside of my house in order to document this image. You don't want direct sunlight. The next thing that I'm looking at is lining up the image with my camera. So I want the camera lens parallel to the image. I don't want it tilted extreme one way or the other. Otherwise you get what is called the keystone effect, where the image is no longer square or rectangular, but it has sort of wider edges. You'll also want to zoom out a little bit so you can get the entire image in order to have room to crop it. So I've just taken a picture and now I am in my editing software that comes just standard with my phone. The first thing I'm going to do is actually change the image to monotone because it is a black and white image. And so that's going to get me a lot quicker towards the image quality that we are looking for. The next thing you can do is play with straightening the image. So in my phone, I do have some ability to play with that keystone. Let's say that I thought I had it perfectly parallel, but I didn't. Some phones still have the ability then to edit that keystoning back out. It's still best to take the image as close to square as you can, or parallel, but you do have the ability to adjust it. The next thing I'm going to do is crop the image, and I'm going just to the edge of the white. And now I have a cropped image. The image looks a little bit gray to me, so next I'm going to go into my settings and I'm going to play with the exposure levels. You can already see that that background's becoming a little brighter. And I might actually want to play with my brightness and my contrast. But then you can see that the black started to turn gray if I made it too light. And so what you're going to want to do is just play with your images until you have a nice contrast between that black and white. The other thing to pay attention to is that the white of the background doesn't go too white. As you can see in my example here, I actually can't see a difference between the white of the background of my image and the white of the background of my photo. So I might go back into that image and adjust it just a little bit so that that background is no longer so bright.